Hello there, and welcome. I talked about popular, talented kids. Now let's talk about popular, talented teachers. Any school that has a winning program, the leader of that program, the sponsor of that program, who is talented at that, is often supremely popular. A great band with a great director, that great director becomes popular. A great artistic program where students graduate and go and become graphic artists, that teacher becomes popular. But nobody gets more popularity within the community than the coach of winning teams. And here's the thing. That doesn't mean that those coaches are dedicated to supremely ethical behavior. This is thorny, and I don't know the best way to approach talking about it, but I'm just going to try to be direct about it and let the repercussions fall where they may. Coaches can be really unethical people. Some of the most unethical and unworthy teachers I've ever met have been very talented team leaders, coaches or leaders of programs. And they were popular because of the winning that they brought to the community. But they can take advantage of young people, and if a community is not careful, they will take advantage. And in the end, despite the joys of winning, they will hurt the community. That is why we, in any community who have a popular, talented leader of some activity where students win because of their leadership, we need to reserve a little bit of skepticism and keep our eyes peeled so that we don't allow this to become a license to mistreat young people, because it sometimes does. And I'm not just talking about one instance, I'm talking about a number of instances where I've seen this. And that doesn't mean all the great coaches and band directors and drama coaches and choir leaders, that doesn't mean that all those people that I met that did winning programs were bad. No, the vast majority of them were wonderful people that did wonderful things for their community and brought great joy and pride and confidence to the students under their tutelage. That's the vast majority, but there are people who get away with stuff. And the athletics programs are especially prone to it because they're so well known and they can yield so much extra benefits. I've known of coaches who were paid bonuses under the table by booster clubs. I've known of significant amounts of money that have changed hands that should never have changed hands. Just shouldn't have happened. Because a lot of schools offer an increment to those people doing those extra activities. They offer money to those people doing those activities. But some schools and some programs manage to illegally reward people who bring winning to the community. But setting aside all that mendacity, I think that's the right word, mendacity, all that malfeasance, if you're a really good program leader and you have winning programs that you put out, you must be careful not to be misled by talented students. You must pay attention to that, because I'll tell you, students can misrepresent what they're doing and who they are to you, and they can wound your program in terrible, terrible ways and wound you. You must take even your most talented and winning members of your program as they are and understand that there's the possibility that they will make bad choices and do unkind, cruel, even evil and criminal things, and always be nice to your face. It is one of the traps, because you're a popular teacher and a popular leader. A kid will act great in your presence. They'll behave like they're just the most wonderful kid in the world. And then you'll find out that they've engaged in cruel and awful behavior. So you must not let your judgment be clouded by that, because in the end, that will hurt everything. It will hurt the program, it will hurt you, it will hurt the community, and it will hurt the kids around the kid who makes the wrong choices. You must be wise, and you must take people as individuals, and you must never assume that because a kid is talented and kindly in your presence, that that is who that person is all the time. It's simply not true. You have to be careful about thinking that just because they're a winning kid, they may not be an entirely well-behaved kid. This can be very difficult for a leading and popular teacher to contend with, and I've seen cases of it, and it has been very, very devastating. So, words to the wise. Don't assume that just because a kid is talented, just because the kid is sweet because you're a popular teacher, that that kid is sweet and talented. That talented kid is sweet everywhere and does the right thing all the time. Keep your ears perked up. Keep your eyes peeled. Don't be fooled. Be wise. That's it for today. I hope you have a glorious rest of the day. And I hope you see me again, you gorgeous people.